Good evening, friends. Thank you for joining Convener every evening to follow what's happening in India and abroad. Thank you for sending me your useful comments and suggestions. If you believe in this channel, do hit the like button, share with friends, and spread the message. Our only mission is to bring you the truth and both sides of the story. Thank you for your kind support. Jaydev joins me in this session. Welcome, Jaydev.
Good evening to all the viewers once again. And today we have some, I would say, positive news. It looks like the Palghar case, the Palghar lynching case of sadhus, it may go to the CBI. At least there is some movement in this case now. So I see that as a positive movement from this present Maharashtra government. And we do have a lot of, interesting news lined up for today. So let's welcome everyone. Hi Sunita. Hi Meena. Hi Nisha. Hi Vidya. Hi Kuru. Hi Monisha. Anita. Shaila. Hi Prajakta. How are you? Hi Gloria. Hi. So let's get to the first piece of news, and it's with regards to Sushant Singh Rajput. So it is, kind of strange that this news is a bit strange. Is that on October 10th, the Supreme Court of India heard a PIL filed by one Harpreet Sehgal Mansukhni, where she made bizarre claims that including things like Kashmir Files was funded by a political party. There's an attempt to make India a Hindu Rashtra by 2024. Senior BJP leaders admitted to her that a minority were killed, and people including teachers, journalists, soldiers, and actors such as Sushant Singh Rajput were ordered to be killed. Now, Prime Minister Modi, Union Government of India, Home Minister Amit Shah, UP CM Yogi Adityanath, and 38 others have been listed as respondents in the matter. So far, notices have not been issued to anyone. Harpreet Mansukhani appeared in the court in person. In her petition, Mansukhani cited 72 incidents of alleged hate speeches in the country. She claimed that the Muslim community, which is a minority community, were being targeted with the aim of making India a Hindu Rashtra by 2024 elections. While appearing in the court, the petitioner started crying while mentioning genocide that must be taking place while she appeared before the court. While referring to hate speeches, she mentioned Kashmir Files, a film by Vivek Agnihotri, as all of you know, highlighted the genocide of the Kashmiri Hindus in the 90s, the RSS anthem, and more. She referred to hate speeches as a grave conspiracy. In her petition, Mansukhni claimed that not only people from minority, but teachers and journalists, and including SSR, were ordered to be killed. Now, so this is the bench initially said that the normal criminal law proceedings must be undertaken in such cases. CG Lalit said normal criminal proceedings must be undertaken in these cases. We have to see who is involved and who is not. Upon the petitioner's insistence for directions to curb the conspiracy, the court asked the petitioner to come back by November 1 with at least 2 to 3 incidents from the list with complete details on how it happened, when it happened, who all were involved, and more. The court said for a court to take cognizance of this, we need factual background, we need some samples of cases. Otherwise, it is just a random petition. So this is, I don't know whether to laugh at this piece of news because, yeah, I mean, it clearly looks like an agenda, by this petitioner, to sort of defame, the right-wing party like BJP and also the right-wing ideology. And she has, conveniently taken the name of SSR, being ordered to kill. So this is, and it is quite obvious that, she's supporting a certain left-wing section of society, right? So from this piece of news. So what's your
Yeah.
take on this?
Yeah, see, it seems like this woman has gone cuckoo, or two things. One is she's either gone cuckoo, or second thing is that she's being funded by the minorities to do this. So it could be either way. And now said that we have a new CJI coming in, in Supreme Court. Things don't seem very, bright for us, right wingers. Now, there's a very interesting comment from Sunita. She says, "Ma'am wanted to say this Don't know about Bharat Jodo of Rahul Gandhi, but with you, we are all united, though we are from various places graphically, which is a beautiful feeling. That's what I also feel,
Thank
and
you,
Jaidev
Sunita.
also, yeah, remarks about it, that all of you from different parts of the world join us, and it's like a huge, big family, and the kind of interaction we have is so invigorating, and a lot of we feel so de-stressed by the time we end the program. It's only thanks to all of you. Let me just take some more comments. Savitri says, "Hi, really no info at all. CBI gone to the drain. Palgar again now. Just fingers crossed." This lady is sponsored by Papu. Exactly. Yeah.
Or maybe by Penguin,
Okay.
Stella.
Karthik says, "Palgar lynching case going to CBI. Can it set a precedent for similar cases?" Dhanashree, have you watched the trailer of Ram Setu? By looking at the trailer, it doesn't seem to be based on Ram Setu. It seems to be an action-packed movie, poor VFX and poor acting skills by
Another
Jacqueline
pro.
and Akshay Kumar. Yes, we saw it, and it's absolutely nonsense. And just because he picked up a stone, and that's supposed to be the Ram Setu stone, that's how idiotic Bollywood is.
I
I
hope
can just
uh,
be,
I hope Subramania Swamy follows up on that case against Akshay Kumar
yeah.
in Ram
I
Setu.
could just pick up a pebble,
Yeah,
magnify it and say that it is a Ram Setu stone and it will not sink in water. So that's the kind of pea brains that are there in the form of Akshay Kumar in Ram Setu. Welcome,
hi,
Sensible.
Sensible. Hi, good
Minar.
evening, Mina.
Yes, we are united and hope we win finally. Now, in a very
Thanks a lot.
interesting, very interesting piece of news, friends, is that people are really getting affected with what is happening through our channels like ours, and a lot of the social media people, and a lot of your comments. That is, people are getting disgruntled, and they believe that your words are having a lot of effect. Okay, first thing was Karan Johar got out of Twitter. Now he feels that, see, if he uses Twitter, people will show proof that his movie was a big flop, Brahmastra. And also, you will see now another guy who's come to the forefront in a very, very bad state of mind is Vijay Devrakonda, who came with dark glasses, most probably to hide the emotion in his eyes. Now he was there at the Saima Awards function, and he said, while receiving the award at Saima, Vijay Devrakonda said, "We all have shitty days." This is post Liger's failure. Now, the Liger actor was one of the most popular Southern actors, and he got emotional when he received an award from Saima, or South Indian International Movies Award stage. While taking the award, the actor got emotional and said, "We all have shitty days," after his latest film Liger failed at the box office. But irrespective of how we feel, we need to get up. I promised to you, maybe actually, I didn't want to be here taking this award, but I came here. As I speak to you, I promised you, I'll get the job done for all of you. You will be entertained. The great cinema will be made. Thank you all. It's an honor to be here. Now, sharing the clip, a lot of the Twitterati said that, see, they felt his arrogance too, and that good he's coming, realize that, etc. Now, for those who do not know much about this guy, Vijay Deverakonda, is that he was in shock after they tasted failure at the box office. Now, he was also very confident about the film, which was released on August 25th. He even challenged the people who are boycotting Bollywood films. And he gave a lot of interviews, saying that if you don't want to watch it, please don't watch it. And he was buzzing all around this Ananya like an anaconda. As per the media reports, the film was made on a budget of more than 100 crores. However, Liger failed to earn good numbers at the box office. Vijay and Team Liger promoted the film on a large scale, and they visited different parts of India on their promotional tour. During the press conference in Delhi, when Vijay was asked how he would react if the film fails, he spoke in Hindi and said, "Had you asked me this question a few years back, I would have replied with anger. I would have been angry. However, with the kind of love that I've been receiving in the past few days, it would be disrespect to that love if I react angrily to such small things. I want to remember the love. The audience is important. We work for them and we travel cities just to meet them, and we want to win their love." Now, one thing I'd like to say very clearly is that, see, there's absolutely no humility in what he says. And the fact is that you do not travel, Vijay Deverakonda, for us, the people. You travel to make your movie successful and to make more money, because for all of you, money is the mantra, nothing else. So please do not tell us that you're doing us a favor. You're doing, you're trying to trouble us by making such stupid movies. So that's how I would see it. Okay. Janish, shall we take
Let's take
some
a few
comments?
comments. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So let us take the latest comments. Uh, yeah. Uh, Thank you, Vihan. Yes. Play with. Why are you asking? We can all you. So what is this altercation about? I'm not sure. Jeevan. Yeah. Bharat Jodo Yatra is a full of paid public coming to hug Papu. He wants to be the next love guru, it seems. And what he does is, even children who pass by, he will pull them and catch their hands to show how humane he is. So that's the kind of stupidity that he's indulging in. Konda was not confident but overconfident that his film would do good. What a joke! He was
Yes.
living in denial. Well said, Gloria. When will BJP pull the trigger on Bully Beat? Yes.
Let's see
Now,
before maybe 2024.
Sunita, now all of them are feeling that Sushant had really undergone what he had undergone in his last days. They sure are burning inside with what's happening after he left us, but still they behave as if nothing affects them. Welcome, relax,
Good
and stay.
day, relax.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Savitri. And friends, I would like each and every one of you here to hit the like button, as this video will reach more and more youngsters, and they'll become more and more aware of all the nefarious activities of what's happening in the film industry. Yeah. Now, with the serious allegations by the lady, what's stopping the ruling party to give a green signal to CBI? CBI kindly come out with a fair investigation. Yes, why is Lady Mansukni getting so hyper about minorities' side? Yes, this is she's funded for sure, no doubt about it, Jiva. Why is she siding with a particular community, right?
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Okay. Now, see, what I'd like to show you, friends, is something that's gone viral on, on Instagram. And please notice the way this lady is walking, her posture, her body shape. There's something seriously wrong with this lady. So, Jaidev, can you show the video that we had just watched a few minutes back? So that's Ekta Kapoor coming from her car. You'll see that she's walking like, an old man, and it's like, something wrong with her body. She's not able to walk properly. You see, and she's come for the launch of, opening of a restaurant in Mumbai. Yes. Either she looks heavily drugged or something is terribly wrong with this woman.
yeah.
Yeah. Who are you calling Pappu man? Vidya, Boni must be crying that if he had married at least 5, 6 more women, he would have got more insurance money by killing them. Yes, Karthik, it was very strange that he was there at this event, where they were, donating Sri Devi's saris, and he comes on stage and he starts crying when he sees Sri Devi's face. It, for what he's crying, I have hardly any idea, because we all know what has exactly happened and how she died. So why he's crying, we really don't know. But only thing is, we know that he's a very, very manipulative man. Manjushri, former Alt Balaji Group COO, Zulfikar Khan, former executive Balaji Telestars and Star TV, missing in Kenya for over
Oh,
70 days. Oh, that's very
that's news.
surprising. Yeah, Manjushri. एकता ने विटामिन डी ज्यादा लिया.
You know, vitamin what D stands for.
These Ekta type people get surgeries to stay young and all. Yes. Maybe, ma'am, the insurance money is finished, says Vidya.
But why
Good to
is
see
she
her in a.
walking like a duck?
Yeah,
That's the
it's very
question.
strange. Yeah. She looks very strange walking that way. Now, Karthik says, Vijay Deverakonda, if any sense is left in you, leave Kejo auntie immediately and stay back in Telugu films, or else you'll become a dhobi ka kutta. I saw somewhere 10 years of English Winglish. Yes, Mr. Boni is crying, missing Sri Devi. Yeah. I don't know who believes him anyway. Thank you, Sunita. So
Thank you
sweet of
very much, Sunita.
Deepika Hashukone has not taken her depression to villages. So, a nice one, Vihan. Karan and Raghi Solman forced many actors and other people to lose their job. Now it's payback time for Bollywood.
Yes, very well
Says,
said,
yeah,
Nitesh.
Nitesh Singh. Yes, very good. Yeah. Now Deepika Hashukone. This is really
Ashokone,
very, it's a very amusing comment.
yeah.
Guess all of you are aware that Sara Ali Khan and Akshay again roped by Karan Rijiju. Yeah, in the government program and UT. Yes, Women's World Cup football. Now here, Mira, what I would like to ask the minister, which I've already done on Twitter, and I've seen your tweets
Anurag,
also, yeah, aimed at him, is that but since when does a person who's been pulled up by the narcotics for possession of drugs, become an ambassador? And why has he chosen Sara Ali Khan? Second thing is Akshay Kumar, as Meera said, is pretty old. So why is he seen as an ambassador, for U17 Women's World Cup football, where you could have got many other brilliant ambassadors? So which means that the intentions of this minister is not right. When the woman minister keeps silent, this man comes up, or Anurag Thakur comes up. So these three people are having quite a gay time with Bollywood. These missionaries are actively operating in Palghar, especially during mob lynching of sadhus. Yes, Jeevan. The video of Sushant just makes me feel so bad that a man like himself started his years in is pink when Ria was filming him. What she did to him, really? Please, justice for yes. Okay, we've taken that. Let's take some recent comments. Sheila, Boni crying because karma has hit him. He is being monitored by agencies. Also, his life is not rosy. His daughters are also flop. No wife, no life. No money or power. Pathetic state.
yeah, so
But,
karma goes
Sheila,
full cycle.
yeah, Sheila, the moment you put Urvashi Rautela in front of him, you'll see his eyes popping out, his hands popping out, and his hands all in the wrong positions, and she has to literally wriggle out of his arms. That is a kind of, effect, that theatrical effect that Urvashi Rautela has on Boni. I don't know why she's after Rishabh. She can get anything she wants out of Boni Kapoor.
So this is one good one. We'll just take this. Duck Walk is Malika Arora too. Now Ekta is competing with her.
Yeah. She,
Yeah,
no, in this, I think Jeevan, she looks like an elderly gentleman who's, passed on to his 60s and 70s, who's given up on everything. However, Urvashi is busy stalking Rishabh, yes. How sitting in California, SSR's sister questions the CBI. You have to stand on top of the case, not some long distance questioning. No, this is Kalindi in between all the fashion shoots that they have, So one is for the camera, one is for SSR. It's like that, So they are not bothered at all. मुझे लगता है अर्जुन बदला लिया
yeah.
बाप का मलिका के साथ रिलेशनशिप में. Deepika, interesting story. When she broke up with Nihar Pandya, she doesn't feel depressed. Only after breakup with Ranbir, rich guy, she started feeling depression. Also, Nihar should start depression story. Yes.
Ma'am, you're embarrassing Jayadevji, says Sid.
Who's saying? Who's saying that?
It is Sid.
Yeah. Ma'am, you're embarrassing Jaydev.
I've
No, I
been
think this,
embarrassed many times.
talking about
Sid.
Bollywood, I think we are all developing skills as thick as rhinos, you know.
Yeah.
Deepika, interesting story. When she broke up, yeah, we've already taken that. Karthik says, Ulti Kopri's roast of Swara Bhaskar is brutally funny. Okay, let's see that. Never ever trusted SSR sisters. All Nautaki. Heard they are slept sisters. Is it true? Okay, moving on to the next piece of news. Sajid Khan showed me his genitals and said, rating it, said Sherlyn Chopra when she made such shocking revelations about this director. Sajid Khan is in the news, for all the wrong reasons. And recently, Sherlyn Chopra has made some disgusting allegations against the filmmaker. In Big Boss 16, these days, there's a lot of discussion on social media about a contestant. He's none other than the filmmaker Sajid Khan. Ever since he has come as a contestant in Big Boss 16, there has been an uproar on social media. This is because Sajid is facing many serious charges under Me Too in the last few years. Many actresses and models have made despicable allegations against the filmmaker. One of them is actress Sherlyn Chopra. Sherlyn has recently made big allegations against Sajid by tweeting, which people are surprised to know. She recently shared a post on Twitter. In this post, she wrote, he showed me his genitals and asked me to rate it on a scale of 0 to 10. I want to enter Big Boss house and give a rating to him. Let's see how a survivor treats her molester. Please take a stand. And she's copied it to Salman Khan as well. The tweet. Let us tell you that Sajid Khan is facing many serious charges under Me Too in the last few years. Many actresses are suffering from him, one of which was Sherlyn Chopra. She also accused the producer of sexual abuse. It is said that in the year 2005, he had removed his clothes in front of Sherlyn and revealed himself. Singer Sona Mohapatra and well-known journalist Janice Sequeira had expressed their displeasure over giving such a big platform to Sajid in several tweets. Apart from this, many other celebrities have raised their voice against Sajid. There is a constant demand on social media to take Sajid out of the show. Not that anybody is watching the show. Swati Maliwal is also very angry with him getting the stage of Big Boss. Not only this, he has written a letter to Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur regarding this. In this letter, she has demanded the expulsion of the filmmaker from the Big Boss house. She herself gave this information on his Twitter account. So here, friends, one thing I'll tell you is that, see, even Farah is just a female form of him. There's no difference between the brother and the sister.
I think if he
Thank
wears a
you.
wig, he looks exactly like Farah Khan.
Ma'am, will Sajid Khan also skin test in the Big Boss house? Now we need to see that. I don't watch it behind. Madam, after on SSR Me Too allegations, how come the moment died so suddenly?
Yeah, because of
See,
political power.
yeah, when they catch the culprits that they want, then it's all over. So mainly to catch some people that they target. Even Jia Khan accused Sajid Khan in the same case. Sajid Khan is a devil who just uses women, Turkey people, not only him, all the veteran actors are Turkey, exactly like this Joker. Minal, the more worse deeds, the more these people are rewarded with various
Yes.
works. Sajid looks like a big bull, but shown as innocent in the show. What these shows are up to. When people like Salman Khan are conducting it, what more do you expect from it? I've heard that Sri Devi's sister, Sri Lata, knows everything that happened to her sister and wanted to tell this in a press meet. But she suddenly went silent because Boni promised her Sri Devi's Chennai house. Yes, there was a deal struck between them. That's what we heard. He should be jailed. Why is he open
Because of
bull
political
roaming
power.
free? Yeah. Only Priyanka is SSR's sister. Whenever I see the last video of SSR, very painful to watch him, how he was drugged and was looking helpless. Inaji, I've heard about this Oran Avtramani. He's a supplier of white powder and is having so many affairs with young actresses from Sara to
Okay.
Janvi.
We'll have to
Khushi,
look into this.
Suhana,
Person.
Nyasa, which is Kajal's daughter. So you're talking about Orhan Avtramani. So let
Yeah,
us
we'll
check
have to
this
look
out,
at this.
Jenny.
So apparently, like from the names you just mentioned, he seems to be very close to the Bollywood cabal because no one can access the inner core of cabal, especially the the nepotistic kids. So he must be very important with regards to the supply of that white powder which you mentioned.
Yeah. Sajid
Sajid
is
is
very, very
releasing.
sick. He has to be in the mental hospital. No, Big Boss house. Rating is genitalia based on what
Yeah,
scale in
word is sick,
comparison?
right?
I hope. Yeah, she has a 0. Now, Play with Vihan says, why is Sajid Khan not brandishing his dash dash in Big Boss? This is something you have to ask him. Srijana, this Sajid is brother of Farha. Yes.
Yes, Rujan.
And they do their job without any biases towards Bollywood. I think Mumbai police has given a green chip to people like Sajid, SSR killer Ria. I personally think we need a reshuffle in Mumbai police where there is no personal interest. Yes.
I really feel, like for the female contestants in Big Boss 16, especially with Sajid Khan in one house, can you imagine what they will feel like with this guy? They're living all in one house, right? So, especially by sleeping in the night,
Most unsafe.
yeah.
Sukada Dopeshwar says, I was surprised by Sajid Khan's attitude in one award function where he was hosting it, and he didn't even let the award winners talk and accept their trophies. Ashutosh Gorikar
Yes,
yelled at him.
yes, Sukada. Where is
Where is
Khatri? Yeah, you're talking about Imtiaz Khatri, right,
Yes,
Joshi?
this is what I've been also trying to find out. Where is Imtiaz Khatri? Why is he not
Very good
pushing actors
question.
now after SSR? Ma'am, is Sajid Khan in depression? Did he consult Mahesh Booth?
He
Okay,
should
moving
consult
on
Deepika
to
Padukone.
moving on to the next piece of news, Yade.
Yeah, so moving to the next piece of news is now Vivek Agnihotri has a say on Karan Johar. He left Twitter yesterday, and Vivek tweeted that quitters never win and winners never quit. Soon he quote tweeted his own tweet and added, "I believe a genuine person will seek positive energies, would leave social media completely, leaving only Twitter because it doesn't allow hypocrisy or fakeness, but staying on Instagram because it gets brands and allows fakeness itself is negative and screwed up approach to life." So this is what he's indicating is that Karan Johar has not left Facebook and Instagram. He's just left Twitter because Instagram he gets all those deals from the brands, and he can flaunt his designs and his house and children. So Vivek Agnihotri
And
has taken.
they say that he has nearly 2 million followers on social media platform.
So
And
it must be all
let me
bought.
assure you that these are all
60%.
bot followers. Yeah.
Yeah, at least 80 to 90% should be bought. Shishir is the same. Both are drama queens, red and black. Yes. Farah's husband is Shirish Kundar, says Rao. Yes.
Yeah. It's interesting because somebody made a remark about, how the husband is never seen.
So, friends, only 64 likes. So, please make sure to hit the like button. Thanks. Thank you, Atira. Thanks to Kejo, positive vibes are back on Twitter after he left. Thank you, but it is Shishir or Kichir. I don't care about the poor chap. Lost his voice.
Losses wajud only. Yeah.
Kejo,
Kejo also has a jewelry
yeah.
brand.
So Kejo in Bollywood Wives, I think Neelam. It is Neelam jewelry brand. I think that's what He doesn't have a
No,
jewelry
not
brand.
that. Now he has
Yeah.
his own brand, they're saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least we all know Kejo for what he is, but do we really know about Vivek Agnihotri? Whenever there's a release of his film, he becomes a Sanati. Yes,
Yeah.
he plays both
Recently,
sides.
yeah, recently there was a photograph of him hugging, Ranveer Singh at a show, award show.
Kejo auntie never leaving Insta due to his her nature of show off. Yes,
Showing off.
Varun.
Yes, yes.
Any news about movie Hum Do Hamare 12?
Not till now.
सुशांत की फैमिली बैकग्राउंड पे अच्छे से पता लगने चाहिए कुछ तो फिशी है यस सुप्रिया shows like Big Boss will never stop and sorry but blame people who make this filthy show popular and make these abominable people celebrities sorry. So, Shilpi, I would like to add to your comment and say that there is still a sizable amount of uninformed Indian population who still watches Big Boss in their houses and they're glued to it. So, it is the responsibility of every enlightened person, at least in this channel and all many other channels, which are
Shilpi, yeah,
to
Shilpi,
spread awareness.
yeah, my driver used to tell me that, his whole family would stop doing whatever they did, and sit glued in front of the Big Boss Kannada. Okay, I'm talking about the Kannada. And they would, everything would be had in front of them there, which means their dinner, their everything, till the show was over. And they would really enjoy it thoroughly. So there are people who don't understand it, actually, the intentions.
These days, Bollywood is promoting wokeism through their movies and their lifestyle. Very planned attack on the roots, no doubt,
Yeah.
Dhanashree.
Yeah,
Not
Dhanashree,
only
you're very right because see, the Indian kitchen or the Kerala kitchen, I'm not sure, the Indian kitchen, a Malayalam movie is all about, hitting against Shabrimala rituals. So I didn't realize it. When I started watching, I was thinking, where is this movie leading to? And then I realized it is all about Hindu Sanatana Dharma bashing and mocking Shabrimala rituals.
yeah, not only the films, each and every series and serial, and all these shows like Lockup, Big Boss, they're all woke. I know people like Kejo. You know why he's doing this is because he wants to negotiate a deal with the new owner, Musk, says Kalindi Singh. Yeah, because he has made 400 to 500 crore profit from Brahmastra, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ma'am, what's your take on CBI in SSR case? Do you feel they have solved it and they're waiting for the green signal to
Yeah.
announce? This is
Yeah,
like
this is
what
this is a point, Minal, because see, they use this as a political weapon. So whenever they need to score on against Uddhav Thackeray and his baby penguin, they will bring it back and it will become a big issue. And then if it rightly goes into the Supreme Court, then we will have transparency. You can see it in camera. So these are things I'm hoping for.
Neelam brand is expensive. Khan brand is so expensive. Seema Khan is also expensive. Whom are they selling to?
Oh,
That's
they
a
are
good
selling
question.
only to both, each of them. This is how Gauri Khan also, does her what do you call her business. She only markets it among her, coterie, and this is the same thing for. I don't think anybody in the world has worn a Neelam brand except for all these these sagging housewives of Bollywood.
Because even an ultra rich a lady or gen, they will only wear a European or French
Yeah,
fashion
absolutely.
brands.
Yeah.
Why would they wear this cheap celebrity brands? Like surrogate women, Shirish Kunda is the surrogate husband for Farah Khan. He just produced says Karthik.
People just use- this is your in your
Surrogate
elements,
husband. That's
Karthik.
that's a good one, Karthik.
Yeah. Yeah. Boycott honeymoon new Punjabi. Okay. Made by okay. Fine. Julie. Oh, so they went off to Punjab also to make movies. We will boycott Bolly no matter what and where it is. Everything shows or movies are filthy. KJ Auntie is the representative of this filth. Yes. Karan is doing drama. I bet he'll be back soon. Shameless man. In a very strange, rather in a sarcastic manner. They were sharing some pictures of him wearing those loose bell bottoms, in Twitter,
Yes.
and they were all laughing, And this guy doesn't even know that he's so crazy. People don't take him seriously at all.
The Shaker is the biggest backstabber in SSR life. He ghosted him with Pani, but take away everything away from him, his
Oh, you're talking about
dates.
Shekhar Kapoor, the director. Yes, he did not protect him. He did not even give him a shoulder to cry on. Friends, to improve IQ, watch good people like PM and Dr. Jaishankar. He's a real warrior and gives such answers to media with a stern voice and straight face. And I'm laughing and rolling.
Good one, Sherlyn.
Yeah, well said, Shara. Yeah. Why was Jaya auntie crying in KBC hugging Lambuji? Maybe Lambu not hugging her in home and she got over.
Yeah, even
In fact, Jeevan, that whole
Abhishek Bachchan
drama,
was present in that
yeah,
episode.
in front of this Karodpati, this thing, drama,
KBC.
the whole family comes and, and Jaya doesn't know, Taliwali Mummy doesn't know how to act because now she's become the butt of everybody's jokes. So she's trying to keep a serious face and asking something of son and father. And the son and father are more confused because they have never seen a docile face of Jaya Badri. So they were shocked, when she started asking them questions, they were thinking in their minds, is this the same mother or wife that I see at home? So everybody was shocking each other, through their behavior. Ma'am, till date, nobody at my home watched even a single episode of Big Boss till date. Not even the regional version, which is hosted
Good,
by, yes,
Sunita,
managers.
but
Yes.
do spread awareness.
Well done, Sunita. I know people like Kejo. You know why he is doing this? Because he wants to negotiate a deal with the new owner, Musk.
Yeah.
The innate need for voyeurism in human mind is what drives these so-called peep shows like BB so popular. People are more interested in what happens in others' lives if the camera is turned on them.
Yes, Karthik.
सब गोलमाल है बस जेब में माल होना चाहिए. Yes. There's one video of a YouTuber channel, Ujjwal Trivedi. He had many connections with Indian foreign. Ujjwal said Karan left Twitter after listening to the views of Elon Musk buying Twitter. God, Ujjwal must be, having a bad day. Rao, so true, ma'am. In the Great Indian Kitchen, there's a mention of beef at least twice, and also talking about, how she's got her periods and she cannot come out of her room. Which girl in today modern age
Yes, Rao, it is
remains within the room for periods? In fact,
targeting the
these tampon
Hindu
makers and
tradition.
sanitary napkin makers are making the pads bigger and thicker, to accommodate all the fluid that's going out, and they tell us that the girls are being locked inside rooms. I have never seen it in Kerala. Please. So please, directors, if you are male directors, try to make movies that women can understand, and relate with.
Rao, you can look at the producers of that film, and you can understand where the funding is coming from and
Yeah, there's a
why
lot
they
of
have to.
mafia, in Kerala movies as well. Karthik, surrogate hubby. Welcome, Vijaya.
Welcome.
So superstar gold digger Jacqueline in Ram Setu. But some reviewers are already telling some positive things about Ram Setu trailer. Who is ever going to
Which
watch
reviews
this
are you talking
Nish
about?
Rohi Akshay? Maybe Sukesh Chandrasekhar's fans are doing it. Come on, guys, click the like
Thank you,
button.
Minal, and friends, do hit the like button.
Do tell me, friends, why does it take you so long to press
You'll
this
burn one
button?
calorie by pressing your finger.
Do it for our sakes, yeah. Shirish Kundar is quite weird and suits Farah Khan very well. He talks pretty cryptic, yes. I have a question. In many press conferences, Narayan has mentioned that he had proofs against Baby Penguin, SSR's, and Disha's murder. So why doesn't he share it? This is the question that we are asking him.
Because he's waiting for another
Yeah,
opportune
and
moment.
why he has not shared it with CBI. So perhaps they're using it as a political weapon. Rupal, continue. Ellen must use to get data of all bots on Twitter, and this will expose Bollywood fake follower scam, and that's the reason of Bollywood people leaving Twitter.
So you can, friends, from this, if you have people like Kejo leaving Twitter, so that itself is proof enough that boycott Bollywood movement is a huge success. When you have people like Amir Khan who does just one film in every 2 years, and his film flopped. So people have come together in a huge way thanks to the SSR movement, and that has spiraled into the boycott Bollywood movement. So many people saying it's not a success. It is a success. This is proof enough.
Karthik
Uh,
says those who are glued to shows like BB should watch Jim Carrey's Truman Show, the most visceral take on the interference of media in one's life. The climax is one of the most brilliant. Yes, in fact, Karthik, this was a movie that had a huge effect on me when I saw it. I felt absolutely something disturbed me so much after seeing that movie that to what extent we can go. Very brilliantly conveyed by you in your comment.
Interestingly enough, Jim Carrey, became spiritual after some time.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened. Maybe something in his personal life.
Dr. Jaishankar is a delight to watch. Proud of how he represents our country on foreign soil. I've never seen such an assertive
Yes,
and
should be.
articulate diplomat. Yes.
And I really don't like, Subramania Swami, always criticizing Dr. Jaishankar.
Yeah. Kalindi says, what is about AAP and the Daru business they are promoting? Such parties should be thrown out of our country who are promoting and ruining the next generation. Here, let me tell you something, Kalindi. I don't think you would have known this. A couple of years back, he was caught red-handed, according to some media reports. Kejriwal was caught red-handed in a guest house, and apparently when people knocked on his door, there was another woman inside, and this was one of his alleged affairs. Now, these are the kind of people who are ruling Delhi. And after that, he tried his best to make his image clean and all that. But his wife also carries a big complex when she walks with him. So you'll notice that these men are not of good character. They're all absolutely, he was a part of the Ford Foundation, and he's there only to break India. That's it, nothing else.
Many of
Kalindi.
the
Today,
IT companies
it
are
is
also
Daru.
funded by
Tomorrow,
Ford
yes,
Foundation.
it will be legalizing marijuana. Farah is elder to Shirish, and SRK was the main person who helped them with their wedding. Farah is SRK's bestie. Now, here, friends, I'd like to tell you, we were just watching, this Bunty says there's a birthday party, and you'll be shocked at the way, this, as it is, Mauni has absolutely no movie, but the way Mauni was treating her husband, Suraj Nambia, he literally seemed scared of her. The complete enamor, of everything that he had, the romance and all that started off, he looks now scared of this woman. And it was like she was telling him, you stand here, don't move, and asking him to catch things and all that. So now you know that these women use these men more like butlers or drivers, or just escorts because they are scared to go alone to places. And, so now if you look at the way they treat their so-called husbands, now you're talking about Chirish, all these husbands are treated like dirt.
So
At
now
least Shekhar
Urvashi
Usman,
Rotela is trying to, trap Rishabh Pant
yes,
by flying
yes,
all the way to Australia.
yeah. At least Shekhar Suman is similar to Kangana in one way. He's also sitting on the fence. Boycott Ram Setu. I'm surprised. Who are giving movies opportunities to Akshay and Gold Digger? I guess he only produces his movies. Also, the fact that the number of films he comes out with, Srijana, is amazing.
How
I
many
mean,
films he's making in
see,
a
we
year,
sit
Akshay
here.
Kumar?
Yes, we sit here. We broadcast news. It takes us so much work. And can you imagine these people almost a movie a day? I don't know how. Whether he even knows what subject he's acting in.
I mean, like even when the films are back to back flops for Akshay Kumar, he's still churning out every 2 months one new film, and so there has to be a motive behind the so-called filmmaking. I think they are not at all dependent on the box office collections, right?
Yeah.
So from that you can
Suma Kota
understand.
says, yeah, boycotting Bollywood is successful going, so they're trying to come to South films, show heroism,
Yes,
South actors help some people, but Bollywood gives drugs, we must boycott in South too.
yes,
Suma,
Suma.
here you got it wrong because mafia is equally very strong in the South as well.
Yes.
Kalindi says, We shouldn't allow this nonsense in our country. Look at the state of the American youth. In fact, Kalindi, if you look at YouTube, you'll find that there are several places in the US where you have drug addicts, roaming the streets. And it's all so dirty. You wouldn't find such streets in our part of the world. So it's very sad. Himani says, Farah Khan is so pointedly rude. Yes, Neelam's Gauri, all their brands is circulated amongst themselves. Even Anushka has started her Nush brand, copied from Japanese or something. Shweta Bachchan too. And
Yeah.
see, also Himani, after the series, people used to seriously ask, what are they doing? So I think Karan Johar, just before starting the series, he would have said, you handle jewelry, you handle clothes, you handle furniture, you handle this. So he would have told these women, now be prepared for questions. You're going to be asked by the Indian public what you're doing. So I've given you all these jobs, please now develop on that. So that was the first, in the series. Now, second series,
So,
they've taken it so seriously that now nobody's buying anything from them. Yeah.
so one interesting development is that Shweta Bachchan's daughter, Navya, she has started a YouTube channel. And guess who her guests are? It is Taliwali Mami and Shweta Bachchan. And they had a session on, some bad parenting or something. So you can see how they're desperately trying to get attention now.
Yeah. Nisha says this, it's very humorous. Jay and Lambu may have displayed an Abhiman moment. Remember that old movie of theirs? In fact, Nisha, I strongly feel that, see, both Lambuji and Baby G, the Junior G, could not really understand how their mother or wife could behave in such a soft manner. I mean, seeing her baby at home where she throws thalis around. So that's what I had thought. Shaila, I believe some Bollywood PR is also watching this channel. They won't hit the like
Yeah,
button, will
that's
they?
what.
PR hit like now. Yeah. So Lambu must have asked Jaya, क्या ये acting है या सच में तुम ही हो? Yes. Himani, these bodies open expensive cafes, brands, and things and expect us to go there. It's all about putting their black money to place and using cafes and their hotels for dirty stuff. The strange thing that I find is that, see, whatever happens in the West, whether it's the Kim Kardashians, or any of these people, they just follow them blindly. So suppose, Kim is sipping wine, then of course, Malaika has to sip wine. And if Kim is showing a part of her ass, she also needs to show part of her ass. That's how they follow them. And when she goes to the gym with a duck walk, people wonder, how did all these photographers come to know that this girl is going to the gym or this woman is going to the gym? And then, she pretends that, they came there all of a sudden, and then gives them a small buy very shyly. All this is real drama. These women don't care two hoots about anything. And they tell these paparazzi, please land up there. I'm going to the gym in my smallest outfit. And that's how they land up there. Vidya, ma'am, in Bollywood vibes, they're trying to promote Gauri Khan. Because I think one episode she makes some stuff for Seema's house, which looks, yes, horrible.
I wonder what
Even for
exactly.
Malaika's son, my God, it's like, for making a room for a retard. Ujjwal Trivedi uploads at least 10 videos per day on Bollywood. Okay. Americans are being fed only mediocrity of late on their TV and they are priding. Yes. Priya. Hello, sir. I always wish you. I did
Thank
click the
you
link.
very
Very
much,
sweet
Priya.
of you. Yeah, so sweet of you. I pressed the like
Thanks.
even just as I land on the page. You're the smartest, Shilpi. In fact, in Kerala, there's a matriarchal system which is totally different in this great Indian kitchen. Yes.
Yes, Dhanashree.
Jaydev, sir, will look into it. I always wonder most of the names from Kerala film industry have mixed names. Neither here, yes. It would be
Yes.
Shaiju, Jose, yeah, something like that, yes. I boycott Bollywood till SSR gets justice. How good they make, of course. They make nonsense. Only there is other reason for boycott is Jacqueline. Now, here, friends, I'd like to tell you another piece of news that is with regards to Nayantara, who is the top actress in the South. Now she originally comes from Kerala. She's a Christian from Kerala, and she made a had a successful movie with Jairam, and that's how when the movie clicked. It was all about previous actress, previous years of Sheila, and in that movie she became a success, and after that she moved to Tamil movies, and that's how and she made her name there. And see, the advantage with women like her is that they can act. Now, she also changed as many partners as she could during this phase in Tamil Nadu, from everybody from, this guy, what's his name, the dancer, Prabhu, and not Prabhu, the other one, Jaydev, the one who dances like Michael Jackson, Prabhu Deva, yes, Prabhu Deva,
Prabhudeva.
and then, yeah, and then Simha. So she was moving around with everybody. She married Prabhu Deva, became a Hindu, and now she is married this young director, and she has, they say married, okay, because now she both of them have had twins, in a surrogacy. So apparently the ministry in Chennai have questioned whether they are really married, and is it a rule that only married people can have surrogate children? So this case is also going on. So one of the things you should know is that the cabal is very particular that their heroines should be, should not have children, because they should maintain their figure so that they can frequent Maldives very often for various reasons. So I'm sure by now you all know exactly what happens in Maldives.
She was
Before
living with
Prabhu Deva,
Simbu.
she was living with Simbu. Yes, yes, exactly.
Yes. America. Okay. Okay. Fine.
नारायण रानी must be telling Fadnavis, इस हाथ दे उस हाथ ले, मुझे सीएम पोस्ट दे और प्रूफ ले ले. Yes, could be possible.
So I'll be. Let's go to the Palghar case. And the Maharashtra government files affidavit in Supreme Court to hand over probe to CBI. The Maharashtra government has on Tuesday filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court seeking to hand over the investigation in the Palghar lynching case to the CBI. The incident, which took place in April 2020, as you know, where two seers and a car driver were lynched to death by a mob in Maharashtra's Palghar district. So this is the Maharashtra government has filed an affidavit in Supreme Court to hand over probe to the CBI. So this is a good move from the present Maharashtra government, as there was no movement in this horrible incident, which is the Palghar sadhus lynching.
Yeah.
So let's see, how when it if it hands over to the CBI as of now. Uh, Virat's restaurant, sometimes he claims to work for stray animals. I doubt any sincerity on this part. His tie is rolled around, sulking and pouting. Anushka's figure says, Himani, yes. The climax is so okay. Yeah, that's the film. Nisha says, yet another file for the CBI to sit
Yeah,
on.
exactly. To hatch eggs on.
Sirish was witch trapped by Farha. Unfortunately, there's no honey in her mouth, so can't say honey trapped. Farha knows no decent words. Only filth comes out of her mouth. So there's no honey in her mouth. Nowadays, people are addicted to Indian politics when watching movies. After effect of boycott, but Gattowood. Yes, Swami wants to be a rock star of Indian politics and forgets that instead of giving statements, he should in fact act on what all he says. How long can one preach and not practice? Yes, Karthik. AAP is sponsored by Khalistani. Yes. Swami even insulted Ratan Tata as Sir as Ratan Tata.
Rotten
Yes,
fat.
and I believe he also made fun of for the foreign minister Jaishankar. So Himani Pandey, so true. Virat is a puppy of Anushka. Yes, they're just puppets of the Bollywood actresses. I believe SRK once slapped Shirish and they were not on talking terms. Okay. Finally, it was somehow kiss and makeup, says Nisha. Okay. Swami has unfulfilled desires of power. So Yeah, and there's no the National Herald case also is not going anywhere. So maybe Mauni becomes the Chitari Nagin at home. That's why her poor husband is scared. Yes, Karthik. Tomorrow, let's discuss what's the major hurdle in clicking like button. Let's together find the solution. Good one, Shai. Gold Digger Jacqueline is also there in the Kannada film with Sudeep, and the viewers have simply lapped it up utter shame. Yes, so she's on interim bail, as you know, with the Sukesh Chandrasekhar case. So Akshay acting is this old same thing he does in every film. He's a flop. He better stop acting, please. I will give him mango white toffee, says Jeevan.
Here, Jeevan, see, all I noticed in that few minutes of that trailer was his gums. It's just like he doesn't have any teeth. It's only gums that he shows whenever he opens his mouth. It's like, Shilpa Shetty, we had said. Shilpa Shetty can get a whole garage of cars inside her house when she laughs in this, idol show. She's got the terrible cackle as well. So all those things make them absolutely frightening for us.
Please invite Melissa Kapoor. She's a UK born, very well read lady. Now following Hinduism, she has a channel English Behen ke dil se. Okay, we'll check that out, Shilpi. Thank you. Vikrant Rona boycott movies in which these shameless people are there. Okay. What's the use of any political aspirations when he has already crossed 80? When he was a stooge for so many of the earlier governments, only doing their bidding, isn't it too late? Because see, politics is something, political aspirations, doesn't have any age. Most of the politicians, even after the age of 90, they aspire to be the prime minister of the country. So, example of this is LK Advani. He wanted to become the prime minister of India, even when
Someone
he
was
was,
telling me
yeah.
that Amar Singh, Amar Singh kept this lady Jayaprada as his keep, and apparently, when they went to her house for some festival, they were all sitting there, and she was, serving everybody food like a, housemaid, just for some money. These
Yes,
actresses are willing to do anything. She
because they
wasn't.
produce
She was
most of the
ruling the
films.
roost in her
Nice.
during her time. And what is she doing now? Behaving like a, what do you call just a paid maid.
For Akshay, movies are like lottery tickets. The more you bet, the more of chance of hitting a jackpot. His contract is based on certain percentage. Yes, Kalindi, and
Well said.
who's the producers who's producing Akshay's films? So they are not dependent on the success of box office for sure. So they must be, whitewashing the whole money. I saw a headline: Shweta Bachchan doesn't have enough money. Is that true? That's a joke, Shilpi.
We should ask Taliwali Mami how much she has. What's that channel? Let's Mass report. Yes, there are documentaries of the opioid crisis, Kensington Avenue in Philadelphia. Yes. Lambu keeps taunting and pulling the legs of single youngsters who come on KBC by asking them
Okay.
about their BFs or GFs. Can they ask him about his affairs with Rekha and others? Yes. Ma'am, in Bollywood vibes, they're trying to promote Gauri Khan because I think one episode she makes some stuff
Yeah, we
for
have taken
Seema's
this. Yes.
house. Yes, yes. PR people, please go tell Akshay to stop acting. I will give him mango bite toffee. Only one. Will give as he's very greedy. He will ask 10 more.
10.
Yeah. Amir Hinduphobic Khan's new Hindu hate advertisement is floating around. How long is he going to act as a youngster? This Buddha
Yes.
midget. Yeah.
I mean, all these cons, they want to act permanently as, teenagers in their films.
Twinkle, Twinkle is in London to complete her master's in writing, but real doubt is her writing skills. Is she is a bad writer or author? This is all humbug. That's it. Something like what the hell about what the heck,
What the
Navya? There are
heck?
kids out there, they're far
What the
more
heck? Is that the real
talented
name? That's hilarious.
who come up with amazing stuff. Who's ever watched this Navya Naveli? Yes, Karthik. Let Navya be asked about the relationship of her parents and also whether her mother was pregnant or not before her wedding. This Tinku Bachchan is always showing his attitude. as if she is the Queen of England. Yes. Lambu must be whispering in auntie's ears, thoda overacting ho gaya. Sweetness is overloaded. Shaila, they should also share with their friends. Kulkarni, as it is, Dhanashri Kulkarni, as it is, Twinkle is killing us with her writing. Now she'll murder us after doing masters in writing.
Good evening,
Welcome,
Sharmila.
Shamila. Yeah. I never watch all those sicko serials. Why are they projecting our culture like this? Tell Canadian Kumar to not do films further and not about acting, as he cannot act at all. If nothing, Karthik, just let him close his mouth. You know what a torture watching his face. Because whenever he opens his mouth, it's only gums that we see. Mira, Kerala is so woke. Mallus keep secular names. Yes,
Names.
very, very scary. And also a lot of the people used to keep these names so that they could be kept as servants in their houses, without fear. Meena ji, like I said yesterday, SRK is the reason why Nayantara is going for surrogacy. Okay. Dhanushri, I think someone ghost writes from her anyway, and anyway, it's pathetic. She even held a bidding of the naval uniform or some armed forces uniform poster hubby's movie Rustam, as though it was involved in some sort of fight that the uniform was worn by some war hero. Welcome,
Thanks,
Martin.
Martin.
America, it's a cultureless, free society, and we want to ape it. How crazy is that? That's why the increase in depression among our youth. We've lost our ground and direction thanks to this falsehood.
And I really, Kalindi, I would like to add to her comment is that, we should promote, Bhagavad Gita and a lot of, books to the youngsters, especially at LKG onwards, make them read, Bhagavad Gita, learn Sanskrit, learn the classical dances. So in this way, there'll be very strong foundation right from the childhood, and they'll have a very sound mind. Ask them to learn yoga, meditation, and everything. So that's what should be inculcated, with the kids today.
Yeah. Before Prabhu Devash, Nayantara was living with Simbu. Yes. She was bashed on the net for this by, yes, armed force officers. Yes, you gave him another mango bite toffee, he will stop because he's greedy. We have to give him something to attract him to stop. Srujana, yes, Meenaji, Akshay cannot act for nuts. ऋतिक रोशन ये आज कल किसके साथ घूम रहा है? Is he going? See here, one thing, Supriya, if
He
you
is going out
notice,
with Sabha,
yeah,
a person
he's
from
got this
Sabha.
condescending attitude with this young girl. So he will, when he tells her to come, only she'll come. And if he tells her to sit down, she'll go and sit down. It would go to potty, she will go to potty. So that's the kind of relationship Hrithik has with this new girl. And people are also, making fun of her dressing style. And she says that I don't care to hoots. I will dress the way I like. So this is the latest from Hrithik's stable. Yeah. Hrithik or
Yes.
roaming with Sabha. Yes. My hubby watches KBC. I've stopped. This Lambu is always acting. No wonder he's one of the greatest actors, but after SSR, he never said a word. Lost respect. Thank you. Yeah. So I think we'll just take a couple of comments before we end this show. Now, Bollywood people are giving work to all those who were against them, like Shekhar Suman in Big Boss. Jaydev, Akshay can't act and his wife can't write. Hope they spare us,
Yeah,
says Srujana.
Sujana.
She is Sabha Azad. She is the niece of
Okay.
Sattar
Okay.
Ashmi. Okay. Nisha says, Palghar Sadhu case, yet another file for the CBI
Yeah, we
to sit on.
yes.
Yes. Srujana. So Joshi, I feel sad sadhus for the sad sadhus, ma'am. I saw the video, he was begging for help.
Yes.
Still they were hitting on his head and police were not doing anything. Womb for him for hire is a big business worldwide. They need to stop. Government should ban this trend and impose strict laws on baby business. If they don't want to carry their child, then adopt. So here, friends, I'd your comments keep coming, and I'm more curious to even carry them, but because of the time limit, we'll have to say good night. So one last comment from Kalindi: America is a cultureless, free society, and we want to ape it. How crazy is that? That's why the increase
Yes.
in depression among our youth. We've lost our grounds and direction, thanks to the falsehood. So good night, friends, and we'll see you tomorrow, same time. with more news. Uh, that's bye from Jaydev and me.
Bye.